Well, hey everybody that doesn't even watch this. This is Vader Saber 1984, also known as the man without a fan. Coming to you on this technically Tuesday morning after Christmas. And I just kind of want to shoot the shit. Got a couple questions for anybody and everybody that might follow the channel, which I don't get a lot of comments, questions at all. So basically, the definition of insanity. So yeah, anyways. So let's go ahead and start off with the obvious. The Pagan holiday is over. Lots of people spent money. Lots of people had grand old times. Traveled. Hope everybody is safe. Had a wonderful time. My belief in, which isn't worth spit on that situation, is, I don't celebrate paganism. I don't consider myself a good Christian or 99% Christian. I don't believe in the crap that was just handed down from writer to writer to writer. Kind of like the reboot movies that we've been getting. Yeah, they've sucked almost every time ever since the recreate, rehash, reboot, recreate, rehash, reboot. They've sucked a lot when it's gone from writer to storyteller to writer, editor, writer, editor, writer, editor. So, me personally, I look at it like, well, not going to go with that. So, I don't do pagan holidays. I don't. I don't like celebrating something on a false day for absolutely no reason other than money and Hallmark. Just this one day, you should show people that you care about how much you love them. Just this one day, well, almost two, but just this one day, you should all get together, pretend that you like each other, buy each other stuff, cook a meal, put up with each other, not kill each other, and have a good time for one day in the name of blah. Well, you could say, hey, this is the same thing on Thanksgiving. Well, with me, Thanksgiving is kind of a double-edged sword. My Native American heritage, what it actually meant, what it means to me, what I grew up with, that kind of thing. I get you. I look at holidays for two reasons. Number one, Hallmark money. They're going to make money off of you. They're going to make money off of decorations. They're going to make money off of cards. They're going to make money off of food. They're going to make money off of alcohol. Okay, it's all Hallmark. Okay? Somebody long time ago put it in and said, this is a good Ponzi scheme, and we're going to make some fucking money. So, that's just my simplistic ideal on the situation of holidays. I used to love almost every holiday when I was younger. Up until my early 30s, I was like, okay, I'll still do it because of the sake of family. The actuality of family. Like, people generally want to be with their family. And then you get to a certain stage of life where, well, maybe in my aspect, or maybe when you're just fucking old. What are you talking about? Sorry, the dog. You get to a certain aspect of life where you're like, if that person really wanted to buy me a gift because they cared about me, then they would do that. If that person really wanted to spend time with me, they would call me or text me or come over or write me. Whatever. They would do that. For a deaf dog, you talk a lot. Stop it. Go. Sorry. Go play. All right. So, my simplistic view of the situation is, why wouldn't you do that on just the whim of your everyday life, or when it comes to you in your heart of spending time with or doing something nice for that person? And granted, there are a lot of people in my life that do that. I'm not going to mention any names. You know who's watching. But there are some actually really good people out there in life that actually care about you and want to spend time with you and that kind of thing. And when you're kind of a recluse asshole like I am, that's done so much in life for everybody else but yourself for 20 years, 21 years for everybody else, and you finally get to the point where you're like, you know what? I don't want to do anything for anybody. If they call me and ask me, Johnny on the spot, you got it. If I can do it, I'll do it. However, if I don't just go out of my way or ask, hey, do you need some help? Do you need anything? Nothing would ever happen. No love, no care would ever come about. So, I state this on this one situation we'll end it at 8 minutes, but why have one day of year that you purposely put forth care and effort? I don't agree with it. It's Hallmark. It's fake. I call it BS. I don't like it. I don't celebrate it. Second ordeal. Second question. Let's go ahead and do a questionnaire. I'm actually asking you, whatever watches me. Not that anybody does. But anybody that might. If you were to have, because most of the times I put things politically and, whatever about shit going on, but let's say you get a hypothetical situation in life where the aliens are going to come down and you're going to get taken away, or you're going to die, or you're going to die of a disease, or you're going to move away, or maybe even you'll just that's it. You have a expiration date for yourself in the life that you live as it is seen now. All right. Your expiration, whether you move away and never come back, or that's it. All right. 3 questions. Or as the Germans would say, 3. Or no, wait, 3. 1. Who would you go see? Now, you can make it simplistic and say you have a week, you have 3 days, you have a month, you have a year. You can make it that way. But that's simplistic. You're like, I got to think about it. You don't have a time frame. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, next month, next year. Who would you go see? Even though that you have an expiration of nobody ever seeing you again. Who would you go see is one. Number two, only you know the truth. And who you dedicate to know what is actually happening. Could be aliens, could be terminal illness, could be suicide, could be a bomb, whatever. But you already know. Nobody else knows. Who would you tell this impending disappearance? And three, after you're gone, what would be your remembrance song? One song. Doesn't matter genre, era, anything like that. You have one song to be played at your memory, your eulogy, your funeral, your disappearance, your where'd they go, we miss them. Anytime your thought comes up, this is the one song that you are remembered by. What would that one song be, and by who? There you go. So we end that at 12 minutes right there on that questionnaire. Ugh. And let's go ahead and touch up on the one thing that gets me kicked off of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, more than anything. The whole vaccination mandates. Ooh. Oh, God, I get so tired of this crap. Are you not tired of this? Are you not tired of governments, doctors, social media, media? Are you tired of people telling you what you should do with your life? Oh, hey, they said this. I'm going to believe them. I should do this. Are you just not sick of it? I'm just asking because I'm pretty fucking tired of it. I understand how people can be scared and worried about their livelihood, their families. Hey, you know what? If you got something more to love in life than yourself, then that's pretty awesome. You want to look out for them. But if you are actually only looking out for yourself and thinking as a human individual, okay? Don't you get tired of people who you don't know claim that they have all the answers when it might be faulty, falsified, or let's just go ahead and say full of shit, telling you what you should do when you've been living this life for the past 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years of, hey, I've gotten along just great. I've gotten sick. I've gotten shots. I've gone to the doctor. Or, like me, natural immunity. Hey, if I'm really sick, then I'll go get help. Well, I find it funny how when all of this plan, P-L-A-N, demic started, everybody was shut down. And there are countries and places that are still shut down of what you can and cannot do with interaction with other people. But isn't it funny how they shut down everything with camaraderie and people that would talk about the situation. Oh, we don't want you being within 6 feet of each other. We want you to have a face covering so they can't hear you. So you can't breathe in, blah, whatever's in the air. Oh. Don't go to Christmas. Don't see grandma for her birthday. Blah, blah. Don't travel. Don't do that. They did that shit for 2 years. Okay? And they're still trying to, ooh, the Omicron. They're still trying to do it. Don't you think it's a little funny how the main things they shut down were people of commerce, restaurants, bars, parks, family ties? Like, oh yeah, you can get on your phone and you can talk. You can get on social media and you can speak your freedom of speech, unless it's not allowed by them. It's censored by them. But you can talk about it. As long as you are not within a bunch of people, or within 6 feet, or with a mask, without all of that. Don't you think it's a little funny that they would go almost on 3 years of this crap because people would actually get together and say, I agree, this is a bunch of BS. Yes, there are people getting sick. Yes, there has been some people die, which is unfortunate and sad. But isn't it funny how they hide the actual statistics just because they don't want you to know what's really going on? And as a testament and a witness of myself, stop it. Quit begging. From the day that the pandemic lockdown happened, the very day, there has not been one single week in almost 3 years that I have not been in contact, physical, hugging, high-fiving, fist bumping, coughing range, whether they were coughing or not. There has not been one single week in these almost 3 years that I've ever gone with anybody else. And maybe you can call it natural immunity. Maybe you can call it antibodies. Because I stand by that. You're not going to make me take shit. You're not going to tell me I have to put something in my body because it's better for me. I'm not going to do it. If my doctor, Dr. O, which I should go see him more often, and he's a great, great man. But if that man is like, no, I wouldn't take that. Because there's nothing in it that will do anything. It's not considered a real vaccine. Not that fast. That man is like, no. That man's been on this planet almost 2.5 times that I've been alive. He knows a lot more than I do. He's gone to school. Smart man. And other people, other studies, other people talking about it. If I can go through everything, never getting sick, never watching anybody in my lifestyle, my life who has gone through it, gotten sick, and died. Nobody that I know has died from it. Maybe I'm forgetting something, and I apologize. But nobody has died living the lifestyle that I do. Especially not me. So I can go into a restaurant without a mask. They're wearing a mask. They're vaccinated. I will never be. They still get sick. I still don't get sick. I work for a multi-billion-dollar company, and they mandate masks unless you're vaccinated. More people got sick after that. After they said, "Okay, take your mask off. You're vaccinated." More people got sick doing that than people prior to that. There were still cases weekly. Well, there's another case. There's another COVID case. Y'all are all still wearing your mask, right? Okay, wear your mask. Well, people were still getting sick. As soon as they said, all right, all you vaccinated people, take off your mask. You're good. Anybody that's not, you still have to wear one. Guess what? All those people that were vaccinated have been getting more sick and more numbers and more crap happening. Because it's not doing anything. In my opinion, it's not doing anything other than making more people sick. And now it goes to the Omicron and how do you think that it went from another side of the planet and they said, well, it's not expected to make it here if we keep everything and all the travel restrictions, it's not going to make it here for some time. I watched it on crappy news network. Okay, yeah, if as long as we stay this way, not even 48 hours, there's a case in one state, and then from one state it goes to 12, and oh, look out, here we go, shut down Christmas, shut down. It's just them trying to get numbers and feed you the BS. Stop living in the hype. And this is just my opinion. If you feel sick, go to your doctor and get what he thinks is prescribed for you and that you feel is right for your life. You feel like you need to take that? Go ahead, take it. If you feel like you need to get another one and another one and another one, booster, then that's not a vaccination. Technically. Look it up. Webster's Dictionary. I think that this world is gone to ever-loving hell. I mean, you can look at our celebrities. You can look at our people in power. You can look at the way of life of how it is. No longer, when you're born, you are born from a male and a female. But only after that, only after you are born and you have the decision to choose what you are, you can claim to be something else or change yourself or have somebody do it for you. Change your sex or whatever. Then you have the ability to change it. Not when you're born. And I stand by this with my old Christian faith is, hey, there's a man, there's a woman. Male, female. That's how you're born. Okay? In the some rarities that you're born with multiple, then, hey, well, there was something going on. But, however, anything else other than those extreme rarities, you are born this way or that way. You can either give life or carry life. Right? So why is it now that you can claim to be something else that you were not born as, only because that's not how you feel? Or you can turn around and change your sexuality completely to where you can't do anything of either. Make it very simple. For all of those people that don't watch, and I'm going to waste a cigarette doing it. Hopefully my knife is sharp enough. If not, no, even better. This represents a man. A male gender born can produce life. Sperm to egg male. Okay? Take this off. Okay? Now that that's gone, he can no longer create life because he no longer has the plumbing to do it, but he now considers himself a creator of life. Okay? Well, what if that guy wants to have a family? He can't do it on his own with another male because he wants to be this. He can't have just a natural born this and put it together and create life. He can't do it because the plumbing doesn't work. And then vice versa. If you want this, you get this. Yeah. Well, the thing it just doesn't work. Nature gave us these organs to be what we are. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you, obviously. But to create life and to continue life, you cannot remove this and continue life. And I know there are people, oh, you can adopt. Oh, you can go and test tube and blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I'm talking nature. Not science, nature. How you were made. This right here, in male and female coordination of life, is what makes it whole. And how we continue. So for those people that think they're demi, they're tranny, they've got so many things that they call themselves just because they want to be something different. And I am one that always says, be different. Be different. Hey, if you like that, fucking more power to you. I don't have to agree to it. I don't have to even understand it. Do I have to persecute you for it? No. If you're happy and you don't fucking bother me with it, then it's fine. But realize that once you take away the creation and the natural life that we have, then we are doomed anyway. Because people are going to think that's how it should be. It's on the news. That's how you should be. It's celebrities. It's TV shows. That's how you should be. But no. You can be different, but still be you. So, why change what you were created to be? Be different, but don't physically change what you are. Be what God made you, or the Creator, the all-living Father. Be what He created you to be. Be happy with what you were given. You might not agree, but just be happy. Be peaceful, be happy. Make love, not war. Vader Saber, 1984. The Man Without a Fan.